and I'm not telling people how to live. If you a young cat, 16, 17, and you in them streets, I'm not knocking you. Let's get you out the streets. So you don't have to spend 20 years in jail. Then you get out, you really ain't got no credit. You can't really do nothing. So you're already behind when you get out. But let's just say you 16 and 17. You know, you could take your money and invest it in certain things. Let's just say you on the block and whatever you doing. We just say hypothetically you making $1,000 a week. After reeing up and doing what you got to do. Take at least half of that. Get you an LLC.
Man.
Or, hey, look, you don't want to get no money put in your name? Get your mama to do it. Tell your mama, look, mama, put this in there. Then tell her already do, hey, mama, I'm going to do this, and I got a plan. This is my plan. Or invest in one of your homeboys' businesses.
That's a good topic. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a real conversation.
Like, I know people want to use it as, it's money. It's not money learning. You're investing into something else. Go ahead.
Man, So I've been pulling up on people, talking to people, teaching them about the stock game and how everything works. And yesterday I told one of my homeboys, I was like, man, everybody know how to make money, man. I got homeboys that sell drugs, OGs that sell drugs. Everybody know how to make money. Nobody know how to build wealth. And that's sad. Nobody don't know how to build wealth, man.
It's very sad. And I think they do that on purpose. It's almost the hate or love relationship they have with money, because it's like, I'm gonna make this money so we can eat food physically. Instead, it's like, I want to make this money so we can eat 10 years from now. You never heard, I promise you, if you listen to any song today when they talking about trapping, they never say, I'm trying to feed my kids for the rest of their life. It's always, I'm trying to feed them. Now, and it's nothing wrong. I understand as a man, your instincts, you don't want nobody to be hungry. But long term, can you meet any of them and ask them, hey, how your family gonna eat 5 years from now?
Facts, bro. I know people who making twice as much what I make. They pulling in $3,000, $4,000 every 3 days, but they don't have cars. They don't have homes. What's the point? You petty hustling. I hate to say it, but you petty hustling. You don't own anything. You're going to continue to do that forever until you get caught, get jammed up. You don't have a bank account. You can't go get the cars you want unless you have it all cash. You have no proof of income.
Then it's sad, most of the time they get him in the chicks they talking to. Then when she get mad at you, she come take it because it's in her name.
Yeah, man. It's
like we have to be real honest about that conversation. Like,
yeah.
if you get money ill gotten, and we're speaking to you because we're young brothers, I'm not knocking you for doing that. I understand, I really do. But what is the way out? What is the way out? If you got a rap career, cool. Make sure you put every month, you put in every dime. You paying for the best studios, the best promotions. So at least when you start streaming in your money from iTunes, Spotify, you can say, I got legit money.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, 7 years of limitation. I mean, 7 years statute of limitation. They can't come and get you. That's just telling you law. And you gotta understand, anything in business, it's people that's on Wall Street that go to jail. I mean, every now and then, some will come back and say, hey, we had to do what we had to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that the game is crooked. I won't say nothing like that. All I'm saying is use your money to start to get a way out. If that makes sense. If that makes sense.
Man, some of the most loyal people ever that have crossed me sold drugs. So I'm not knocking none of that. My thing is, if you making that much money, if you making $20K, you got $20K in cash, you should no longer have to sell drugs. You should go to a real estate auction, land sell for $2,000, $3,000. What's the point of still hustling like that when you can have more, doing it the legal way, the business way? You know what I'm saying? Instead of keep doing it illegally, getting smoked by one of your partners, somebody running off on the plug. You know what I'm saying?
Because they know you. They, like you said, they know you got $20K. We gonna just say woo 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 woo. A nigga named Q, just a random Q. We know Q got money. Q get this. Q do this. Hey, I'm a smart guy. I know Q ain't got no bank account. I know he ain't depositing that.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I know he be at his baby mama house. He be at his partner spot. He be at his mama house. I've been to all three. I hit here. I hit here. I hit here. I'm bound to mess around and come up. And guess what? They done took all your cash. But if it look, let's just say hypothetically you get your car in your baby mama's name. Baby mama, once you go start a daycare business, once you go start, let me put you through school, then we open up your own nursing clinic. Like if look, baby, for the next 2 years I'm in grind mode, I'm putting it into you. They can't come after her. it's ways to do it. Once you go get you a little lot of land, put some cements, go to car auctions, like you said, go get some cars, invest in that. Clean up your habits. That's all you got to do. Clean up your habits, because no one can say that's money laundering. If that's the case, little kids who sell lemonade and don't pay taxes, that's money laundering.
Yeah.
I mean, to the highest degree. It's not illegal to sell lemonade, but if they're not paying taxes and they put it into their parents' account, that's by official, they're cleaning up their money.
Yeah.
And this is why you can't have garage sales so many times. You only at your house, because by then it's illegal and you need to pay business tax. I'm just saying. So let's just follow me clear. Use that money to get up out what you got going. That's all I want to tell my young brothers. Like, find something. Even if you got to sell hubcaps, even if you got to sell bumper stickers with Jack in the Box logos on it, even if you got to go buy Jack in the Box, and if you got 2 or 3 homeboys and y'all all go score from the plug at one time, hey, what's the name's a rapper in our neighborhood? Let's tell him we'll sign him to a contract. We be his man. Don't be like Tekashi 6ix9ine grew. They was over there saying. But what I'm saying is, if it's 2 or 3 of y'all and y'all got one homeboy trying to get something in line, go to him and say, look, man, we gonna stay. We ain't gonna hang out with you. We gonna stay away from you. We gonna fund your money. We gonna fund your businesses so we can get out this thing and move forward. And talk about the ramifications behind closed doors. But it's a way to get out.
Yeah.
And let's just say hypothetically, if y'all get jammed, let's just say hypothetically, one of y'all get jammed up, and the cops just takes you and whatever you have on you, 10,000 you got in your bed. Well, you didn't put money over here, put money over here. You didn't put money over here. You got money in your bank account. You got kids. You got life insurance. You made sure it was paid.
Yeah.
It's still messed up. You got to go to jail. But at least when you come out, hey man, I got so much money on the street. I'm not walking away poor, asking nobody for no job. I don't have to worry about none of that, because in my 5 years, the stock market probably gave me all types of dividends.
Yeah.
Baby mama then got that daycare. Now we got 2 daycares. Homeboy who's a rapper now, he's on a major label.
Getting the streams up.
You say, so what that telling you? I invested into the people. I didn't invest into bullshit like making sure I'm buying bottles at the club, because that never comes back. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. I'm going to do it one time when I get my first million. I'm going ahead and throw it. The little ignorance in me going to do that. Yeah. Just let y'all know that. I'm going to be in the club throwing them bottles.
I'm going to pop bottles, but I ain't giving no strippers no money.
And it say, go pick. I got a homeboy. No, I'm going to say this. My homeboy, he goes to the strip club. He always picks up some of the ones. Man, and I told him the bouncers, he just an ass. I'm like, bro, the bouncers is going to be. He said, bro, I'm 5'5". They can't see me.
Hey, real story. I got kicked out the strip club for that. I was recycling money, picking it up and throwing it back at them. Like, I was young though, so I was like, man, I ain't got money like that. I'm picking it up, throwing it down. They're like, you can't do that.
Nah, I remember one time the same homeboy, we was at the club, just a regular club. You know, it's cats in there that want to throw money up in the air.
Yeah.
You know, most men gonna stand there and, nah, man, I'm a man. He was picking up the money because I was like, he's sure. So I was like, bro, what you doing? He was like, shit, this is my third. They slipped up and threw a 20 in there, and he picked it up. I was like, and he bought us breakfast that morning that night, and I'm like, but it tucks me to a different thing. They use money to throw at the club. Let's just hypothetically, they threw $100. The lowest stock you can get right now, you can probably get it for $8 and get some type of dividend. So we just go at
$4. Most of my dividend stocks, they play monthly, $4.
Okay, so that's, you can buy 20 stocks. No, about 96 stocks of something, 96 shares of something, with $2 left over. Go get you a McDouble.
Yep, and you're getting paid.
But you went to the club to feed an insecurity. That's a love-hate relationship you have with money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's a real love and hate relationship, because that what is that? What we just say, about 40? That's about 45 shares, I believe. 42. I can't get the math on it right now. Think about 44 shares. 44 shares. Dividends give you, we'll just say probably like $2. I'm just throwing that about $2 a month, or I don't know if it's semi-annual, annually, but whatever it is. You probably just missed out probably like $20. I'm just throwing a random number out there.
For the year. Most dividend stocks are dividend growth stocks. So over the period of time, you know what I'm saying, it's going to continue to grow.
And and if you reinvest your gain capital,
man.
So what they really telling you? Your cash became a pro but giving it to my homeboy who took us and fed us, we got a free meal out of it. So we didn't lose nothing. You could have tucked that, and you could have been feeding your family 10 years from now.
Yep.
That's that love-hate relationship. Now, I used to be like, that's one thing I didn't do. I was never gonna go throw no money in the crowd. I'm sorry.
Me either.
Unless I go to a club and I'm promoting, they just want us to come promote them. Like, hey, MIB, we want y'all to come promote us, and we want you to throw money. Since y'all, okay, are you giving us the money? And even then, I'm like, Didi, let's go count some of this. Yeah. All right, cool. We're gonna give. They gave us 2,000. We're gonna stretch out. We're gonna stretch out about 500. So you throw $100 worth of ones I throw. Oh yeah. Because we keeping the 1,500.
I got plenty of ones for them too. Shit.
He say they get. Boy, y'all crazy.
I never do nothing like that. Never had that on my mind. Never been that type of person.
What's the most ignorant thing you ever did with money?
I threw money, not at no strip club. I got all right. So here's the story.
I'm listening.
There was a few cats there, so they listen to it. They'll remember. Man, I got drunk one time, and when I get drunk, I'm not the same person as I am. I'm a little more ignorant, a little more arrogant. So somebody made me mad or something. Something happened. They're like, man, I make too much money to argue with you. So I went to my car. I got all my vending machine re-up money, so it's like $300 in ones, and I threw them at our house parking lot. All of them, just because I was upset. Yeah, that was probably the dumbest.
Somebody got them to Gram Slam that morning.
Yeah, they got under my skin, so I was like, man, I make more on my side hustle than you do in your full time.
Damn, they must have really got it.
Yeah. Hey, I don't act like that no more.
I know, man. That was great that you told us. At least they could kind of see. Like, I want people to see that we're human. Yeah. Most of this is experience. So when he tells that story, it could happen.
What about you? The car situation.
Nah, I got stories. Okay. Now, what happened? Which one do I want to tell you? Do I want to tell you the one with the chick, or do I want to tell you when I was with my homie?
It's always chicks with you, man.
We need to put money versus love or lust.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, man. I'm going to keep it simple. I went to a party with one of my best homeboys, right? And it was I was really going to go be a wingman. And, you know, I was looking fresh. I had a fitted cap. I was in shape at that time. Okay. Had a six-pack.
Okay.
And, I had the Crown Vic at the time.
6'5" too.
He say, look, yeah. I had the Crown Vic at that time. So we go in there, and chicks was like, chick, it was a couple chicks in there. This one chick, she was the loudest of the crew. She's like, I only fuck with ballin' ass niggas. She called me at school money time.
Oh,
I ain't fuck with ballin' ass niggas. I only fuck with ballin' ass niggas. So it didn't bother me right then, and it didn't bother me then. But I was like, man, I'm gonna get her. I want to get her. She got the fat. She wasn't the best looking, but she was like, man. So we went. She was like, man, I'm hungry. Y'all gonna feed us? Keep in mind they had food there. She was like, something's still open. Cause we went there like at 5. It's kind of a swim pool party. And she's like, y'all gonna feed us? I don't want none of the barbecue they serving around here. I'm like, man, I pay for everybody.
Ooh.
Cause I wanted to be I wanted to pay for everybody. And she was like, you gonna pay for all my homegirls? I'm like, I'm thinking it was gonna be 1, maybe 2. It was about 5 of them bitches.
Oh, no,
Excuse my language. It was 5 of them. So I don't know where we went. We ended up going there, man. We eat. I was like, get it whatever you want. It's cool, man. I got my Hill College debit card. I was working too at the time, so cool. So it came out, the bill was like $300. No, it was $300. And she was like, I don't talk to nobody who don't pay a tip. I was like, nah, I gotta tip this person. So I tipped them $150. That's the most I ever tipped someone. 100. And I'm gonna let's take a step further. I got the chick number. I'm like, man, I got the number. I'm gonna smash. It's whatever. So I got home the next day. Wrong number. But no, I was like, well, maybe she just gave me the wrong number. It is what it is. So I ended up seeing her at another party or something like that, and I was like, man, you gave, I think she was like, oh, my bad, it's like here, I sometimes I be forgetting, and so I was like, I'm gonna stand right here and call her, and say I'm standing right here, call. She walked, she turned and walked. I'm gonna go call her phone. Then it was the wrong number. I never felt so low, but no. I'm like, I still got a little money left over from school. I was like, man, I'm taking. I tried to play her up. I'm like, I'm gonna go holler at a homegirl. Homegirl was actually giving me play. I'm like, I'm gonna take you out to eat. Tell your homegirls. I knew she was gonna bring her. Paid another $200. This is back-to-back weeks.
Ooh,
so I was like, I'm gonna leave a bigger tip. I left a little bit less than that. I think I left like $75, and I did it all just for that one chick because it drove me. Money didn't impress her. Like it really drove me that money didn't. And really, she was probably just a gold digger, or she was probably letting a dude that was a bum smash anyway. And that's not even. I'm not even mad at it now, but I was just like, that was the dumbest thing, just to try to impress somebody. And it's like money is is really an insecurity cover up.
Yeah, I was always taught bread attract birds.